I'm sorry, I'm like almost right on time. I'm not late. Huh, this is strange. Last week when I was streaming, I was able to just stream in the chat, um, using my using my streaming software, whereas that's not working on me anymore, and I don't know why. Oh well, it is what it is. How are we doing, people? I'm sorry I'm so delayed. I know I'm at like about a week late. But I did stream. Okay. Anyways, long story, but I'm here. I was hoping to be able to stream earlier, but that didn't quite happen. For some reason, the stream chat is not working. I don't know why. Um, I am a little still sick. I'm feeling much better. Okay, now the chat's working. I am feeling a little bit better, or much better, actually, I should say. But it's taken quite long for me to get better because this past week I've been looking after my nephew while my sister, his mum, has been away. They've gone to, um, they were at they were on holidays for another baby moon because they've got a second kid on the way, and so I've been looking after the my nephew, the firstborn, and I don't know if for those of you who are parents in this chat in this stream right now, huge respects to you guys. I don't know how you do it. That was a week. It was a week of parenting for me, and I am pooped. Like honestly, I'm so exhausted. I love him. He was so adorable. I had so much fun, but also so exhausted. And I think that meant that I haven't gotten as fast and I haven't bounced back from my cold usually as fast as I do. But that's fine. I am glad. I'm very happy to have hung out with my nephew over the last week. And I'm glad to be chatting with you all today. And Big W to Zot TV, who has been an executive officer for 25 months. So, you would have had your 2-year anniversary last month, and let's keep going. Yeah, so I think this means I did not go big mum mothering mode. Come on. Big mom mothering mode? That's terrible. You gotta give me at least like, I don't know. Give me who's a who's like a big mom's like a terrible mother. Like I won't claim like Dadan level or even Belmare, but I don't know. I'd like to be in the middle. I have not yet seen the fan letter, so I was thinking that we might be able to stream that next week, seeing as we're delayed for everything anyways. And then that way we can keep our streams going. What do you guys say? How do you guys feel about that? Oh, big W to Zot TV for those gifted memberships. And welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone who is now an executive officer. Zod, you are a real gem. For some reason, it never lets me, at you, Zod. I don't know why it never works for me. It's very, very annoying. Fan letter had you crying like a baby. Oh, I fully expect it too. Okay, well, it sounds like a good idea. Then we can do it. Maybe we'll do it next week. Um, so it's another week that we actually get to read why the official release. And to Marv Boy, thank you for those of you joining from the land of Twitch. Welcome, glad to see you here. I'm a week delayed. I'm a week delayed in all of my reactions since last week. I went away and then got back and I was looking after my nephew, which meant that I've been away. But I am here and I want to read the chapter. And I've actually been streaming on Twitch for some time now. I just don't do it exclusively on Twitch. I do it on both because now we're allowed to multi-stream. So that's about it. Now, if we're ready. So by the time the 3-week break ends, of which 1 week has already passed, so it's only 2 weeks now, which is much more bearable. I think that means we can start reading chapter 1030. Oh Zod, I'm so glad that you're going to be going to Osaka this in a week's time. It's going to be so much fun. I was there earlier this year and I had the best time in Osaka. Okay. Aljima, do I think Zoro would unlock future sight haki when he opens his left eye? Well, you guys are just gonna have to watch my video, my latest video, where I do discuss, Zoro's mysterious closed eye, which I have a lot of ideas about. So I hope you guys tune into that, and I hope that means that Aljima, you stop spamming the chat with the same question. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready to start reading chapter 1030? How are we feeling? All right, I've got a let's go. It means we're ready to start. Let's start with chapter 1030 of One Piece. 1030 titled The Accursed Prince. Which means that we're going to get some Loki. We're going to get some Loki this chapter. Ogre-chan Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 17. Sword got stolen during nap time. Huh. I'm gonna have to look back into this because I don't remember Yamato's sword. Gonna have to look into this. Someone has to fill me in on this at the end of the chapter because I don't remember Yamato's sword. Is there a particular important story with that one? Alright. Listen up, warriors of Elbaf! This search is over! What? To make a long story short, we searched and we searched and we didn't find nothing! But we know they're alive! They're alive and well! So thanks for trying so hard to try and find them for us. It really warms my heart. Yes, let's wait for them in Elbaf. We're all heading for the same place. Indeed. My shark network didn't turn up anything either. We're just grateful that you went to such lengths to search. Plus, we're out of food. No point to any of this if you all starve in the process. Even the Straw Hats are like, the trust they have, you know, it's fine. They're alive. They'll be fine. I see. Well, if their own crew says so, they're fine. That seals it. Steer us back to Elbaf, boys. Rah! Let's toast to our safe return. We're out of food and drink, Captain. It's huge. Look at this tree. How many thousands of years old is it? Are they all like this? So big. Brr, it's freezing. Is that a mountain? Look how long this rope bridge is. Wait a minute. It's so vast, I feel like I'm getting dizzy just looking at it. Oh, hide! There are giants coming down this bridge. Why did Hadrian have to bring that weirdo into the crew? Ah. So they're aware. Who? The new giant pirates, Dr. Gerd, the new giant pirates, Cook Goldberg. Well, that's because he's such a good navigator. Well, I hate him. Loki's not the shame of Elbaf. It's him. That's only going to make Rodo happier. You saw it, didn't you, Piper? His crow was carrying a little boat in his mouth. Hoo. Intruders have to be caught, of course, but Rodo, Cretish, Intrudish, all on his own. Intruders. Okay, of course. Intruders have to be caught, of course. Okay, sorry, mate. That took a while for me to understand. Intruders have to be caught, of course, but Rodo creates intruders on his own. Hide, Luffy. They seem nice. No, stop. I'm going to find them and tell Chief Jarul about this. Did you hear that? They said the name Elbaf! We've got to be there! I didn't know there were giants so beautiful! Hey, you guys, we're... Idiot! They said intruders get caught. Huh? Did I imagine that? I think so. Rodo, are you in there? Whoa, it shakes a lot. It's so long. We've got to hurry. If those giants come back, there's nowhere to hide. Grrr. A giant-sized bridge means that every step is a pit to avoid. Don't worry, Nami. I used to balance on ropes all the time. I'm good at this. It's a trial fit for a brave warrior. The forest below is packed with giant wolves. What's up, Luffy? Can you feel that too? Something's tingling. Well, I'm not going. Then and neither are you. You're not setting foot in that any forest in this entire world. You'll get lost like that. It's whoever I heard roaring back in the Block Kingdom, I think. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be Loki, isn't it? You guys keep going along across the bridge. What? What are you doing, Luffy? Be brave, Usopp. Where are you going? It's all wolves down there. Oh, wow. Look at that giant bridge in a winter island. What does it say? We attacked oh, okay, we're finally finding out because we still have not yet found out like what that world-shattering news-breaking event at the end of Egghead is. We attacked Egghead? Yes, that was in the morning newspaper. Why would they lie about us? It's too tiny to see. I'll read it for you. The giant pirate crew returns after a century of slumber. With Emperor Straw Hat Luffy, they set the seas around Egghead aflame. The captain of the giant pirate crew, Brogy the red ogre, and Dory the blue ogre, are each worth a bounty of 1.8 billion berries. Dun 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 dun! We have bounties? 1.8 billion? I didn't think we were back in action. You were each 100 back in the day, right? That's a big, holy crap, big jump. 100 million to 1.8. Of course, oh, okay, it was 100 years ago, that makes sense. Of course, inflation means the current currency value has changed a lot in 100 years. That seems appropriate for an Elbaf warrior chieftain now. Meanwhile, our are we getting bounties for the Straw Hats too? I wasn't expecting it. Meanwhile, our captain is the culprit who murdered Vegapunk. What? Another masterclass in lies and distortions. So he killed me, did he? Shut up! You know he was protecting you in the end. When was this picture taken? At some point in Egghead, I'm sure. The World Economic Journal has people everywhere. They'll pay good money for photographs. Oh, they got another Gear 5th photo. When Luffy turns into his free form, does this mark appear on his arm? Does it? Oh. Does it? He's usually moving around so much I've never gotten a good look. It seems unnatural to me. His hand is blurred, but the crystal mark is clear. Strange detail to focus on. It just seems familiar to me. Oh no, it was Vivi! Ah, because they're all from... They don't realize. Wait, is it like... Yeah, because that's usually the... So they've just never noticed that the rest of the crew have the X on his arm? Oh my goodness. Or did Vivi just... Did Vivi... Oh my goodness. I'm like, my head is... Ah! But, okay. We'll theorize at the end of this. But Vivi is coming back this arc. It just seems familiar to me. Amazing to think that Straw Hat's considered equals with Red Hair now. We had this youngster named Hadrodin on our crew. I hear he's your follower now too. He's the son of a king, you know. His name he was a real tempestuous brat, though. He was he? They wanted to come get you too, but in the end, it was only us old-timers, because a bit of trouble back in Elbaf. Trouble? It happened while the captains were away. You see, in Elbaf, the king had another official child, known as the Accursed Prince. He committed all manner of evil acts and was sentenced to a crucifixion a few years back, but nearly escaped his punishment. It took all of our warriors to get him under control. All the giant warriors of Elbaf together? Would his name happen to be... Yeah, he's got a few screws loose. His desperate desire for a legendary devil fruit passed down through the Elbaf royal line led him to kill his father. Holy freaking crap. Led him to kill his father, King Harold, and eat the fruit. The next time that Loki, the accursed prince, is unleashed, the world will be brought to ruin. He killed his own father? What the freak? He is the shame of Elbaf. What the hell? That is not what I was expecting of... Oh my god! And I can't believe we're getting that straight away! Holy freaking crap! That is Loki! Wow! Oh my My freaking goodness. Holy, what a fit. I love that. I freaking love that. Oh my goodness, I'm getting goosebumps. This is Loki. My goodness. Oh, wow. Name yourself. I'm Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates. King? Where am I? And who are you? This is Warland, Elbaf's kingdom of warriors, the most powerful nation in the world, which once lived and breathed warfare. Oh my goodness, look at Elbaf. They have a massive... They've got a massive sword stuck as well. It's like Wano. And I am the sun god who brings the world to an end. Loki. Dun dun dun! Oh my freaking goodness. How am I supposed to? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness. We've got another sun god? Like, what the hell is going on? Loki killed his own father. But then why do the giants... Here the giants seem like they don't like him. But in the past, it seemed like the giants did like him because they were willing to get over the feud with Big Mom if they married Loki off. Did they just think that it was a good way to get rid of Loki and to control him? That's what made their feud with Big Mom even worse. And the fact that... Oh my goodness. And how am I supposed to... Well, how do you guys feel about this translation? This is Warland, Elbaf's kingdom of warriors. Is that because they're talking about the different realms? Like how Yggdrasil has the different realms. And so it's just one of the realms called Warland and the other areas in Yggdrasil named something different? Like, is Elbaf made up of multiple realms, and Warland just happens to be one of them? And they have a massive sword similar to how that existed at Wano. I feel like that has to be some sort of link. Oh my goodness. Okay. What a freaking fire chapter. What a fire chapter. Hey Kev, nice to see you here. How are you doing? What is the Japanese translation? I don't think we have anyone here that usually... No, Sekaiichi's not here. We don't usually have our trusty Japanese translators here for us. But, my god. Exactly, that sword is huge. So it has to be like... Maybe it has something to do with the Void Century as well. Maybe like... It could have been an ancient giant? An ancient giant's sword has been stuck on both Elbaf and at Wano. But for what reason, we have yet to find out. Yeah, exactly, Kev. From ancient giants. Elbaf was a place to start a war. Oh, okay. Like, this is the birthplace of war. Like, this is where wars began. So we're really getting into the thick of the... Getting really into the thick of the lore here in that case. So it's like the Ancient Kingdoms War was also started at. Huh. Um, and we've got another sun god in Loki. Is it just because maybe it's just because the Elbathians revere the sun god, and so everyone just claims that they're the sun god? Um, like if you feel like you are the king, and if you want to be revered, if you want to be hailed as king, you'll just claim that you are the sun god. Maybe that's what's happening. This is crazy. Oh, I love it. What a sick design as well. That is not what I was expecting of Loki. It's all chained up. Luffy's gonna free him, isn't it? Luffy's gonna free him and then incur the wrath of the Elbathians. My god. But then Loki's gonna become a massive ally. And Luffy's gonna have a huge... What was the devil fruit? Have we found out what the devil fruit was? Just the legendary devil fruit. So we need... If there's another legendary devil fruit, is it because of the fact that he has a legendary devil fruit that he's also the sun god? Are there multiple sun god devil fruits? Lots of questions. Lots of questions. Okay, also going back to the thing on his arm. So Vivi was just really pointing out, like, because she's because she's with Big News Morgans, I think that's just her sign to the Straw Hats, right? That, hey, I'm safe, I'm alive, you don't have to worry about me. But also, why have we still not found out what that massive earth-shattering event at the end of Egghead is? Wow. My goodness. Yeah, I love Loki's design. He's got like the D smile on his introduction as well. It's interesting that Oda didn't give him didn't give him the introductory box though. You usually get the name and like a little bit of a description, but we didn't get that for Loki this time. That's interesting. I guess we can get more information about Egghead in future, like as they read more about what happened at the paper. It could have been like maybe Saturn's death was actually released and announced in the world. Ah, Kev, that's a good idea because Loki can shapeshift. So Oda's saving it for when we actually see his true form. Okay, that's a good idea. I like that quite a bit. Especially if it's like he has a devil fruit. And actually, well, no, your shapeshifting will make sense as well. But the devil fruit, especially if it's a Zoan, if it's like one of those mythical Zoan devil fruits. My god, I'm getting my brain, my speculative brain is like tingling away on like all the things that this relates to. So Rodo also claimed that he was the sun god, and now Loki is doing the same. Like maybe all the Elbaffians that's their ultimate aim. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Seems like Loki is actually a variant in the Marvel Cinematic Universe called Loki 1130. Really? That's interesting. Oh. This is the one that's actually in the Loki series, right? Okay. I actually watched the first season of that. I forgot that that's what it was called. Or that was the variant number that he was. Um, Abdel, I actually like that idea much better because yeah, Skull is the wolf that chases the sun. Soul. I like that idea a lot. Um, so that could, yeah, if it's a wolf, that makes sense. And he's gonna start Ragnarok. So basically, what's happening here is Luffy is going to free Loki, and then Loki is going to start Ragnarok as per the Norse mythology, and then the Ragnarok is going to be the big war against the world government, against potentially Blackbeard, essentially the big great war that is going to be a repeat of the Void Century War. This is shaping up very nicely. The world will be brought to ruin. Wow. Well, that is really cool. Okay, well. Terrence, you've had a theory about cosmic Logias for a while now, and you think that Loki has the Sun fruit. And that's why he's claiming himself to be the sun god. Could be. That could be a legendary devil fruit. I quite like that idea as well. Okay, well, I have had a lovely, lovely chat with you all. I am going away for work tomorrow, and there's a lot of stuff that I have to get done today beforehand. So we're going to have to cut this stream short, unfortunately, today. But once I get back to my regular schedule, and once life just settles down a little bit, we'll be back. We'll be back with our standard streams. We'll be back with our standard reaction times, and I won't be so delayed. So tune in. We are going to watch the One Piece fan letter episode potentially next week, if potentially even earlier. We'll see. Otherwise, if you're not already, make sure to subscribe. I hope you are having a fantastic break, almost month. I'm just gonna call it break month. Otherwise, tune into my videos, and if you haven't watched my latest video, then go do so. We've got a lot on Norse mythology, which is super, super relevant right now. So we shall see you all next week. All right, bye guys.